Good afternoon, class. My name is Mark Musta, and today I will be doing my Pecha-Kucha presentation on concrete canvas. So what is concrete canvas? It is a fabric that is infused with concrete cement, and once wet, it gets hard. So what can concrete canvas do? It is basically concrete cement mixture, except it is in the form of a fabric, allowing it to be twisted, bent, or curved into any shape one desires. And once it is wet, it will lock that shape in permanently. A 1-inch thick slab of concrete canvas is much more resilient and stronger compared to a regular concrete slab with steel rebar inside. It is infused with fabric, which allows it to bend and compress more than regular concrete, while eliminating the need for reinforced rebar. In this garden, concrete canvas was used as a decoration. The ends were sealed off to make each piece look like a solid piece. The organic curved shapes make a pleasant contrast to the plants, while giving a very modern look and feel to the garden. This bench was created using concrete canvas wrapped end to end around 3 cylindrical tubes. Once hardened, the tubes were removed, leaving a fully functional yet artistically designed bench, which is easy to replicate. Here is another example of furniture made using concrete canvas. The fabric used was thinner, allowing the designer to sew the edges together to create more interesting and complex shapes. Although one would expect these chairs to be heavy, they are not as heavy as they appear. This picture illustrates the construction process of one of these chairs. Water has not been added to the chair to make it hard yet, so it is being held up by 2 tubes. Otherwise, it would be limp as a noodle, not having enough support to hold itself upright under its fabric construction. When designing anything using concrete fabric to make furniture or works of art, the mind is the limit for the many design shapes it can create. Due to its strength, it can also come in many different textures or patterns, such as this one, making it look a lot softer than it actually is. In a more industrial use, concrete canvas comes in much larger rolls and is rolled with only a crane and a worker to align it properly, eliminating a whole team needed to just pour concrete to do the same job, and it only takes a fraction of the time to cover a large area. Once dry, the concrete canvas becomes waterproof, making it ideal for a quick river channel like this one to be built. First, a trench was dug, and a roll of concrete canvas was rolled on top to divert and direct water away from a nearby road. In this application, concrete canvas was used to stop the erosion of soil underneath a highway bridge. Its waterproof properties stop the rain from penetrating underneath the fabric. Here is a worker simply watering the concrete canvas. Once wet, the edges of the canvas will fuse together to the canvas next to them, creating a watertight seal to stop water from coming through when the canvas dries after hardening. After 12 to 24 hours, depending on the manufacturer, the canvas will then fully dry, unless it is rainy or something. Even though it serves a fully functional purpose, the gray concrete canvas will leave a very striking modern mark to the landscape around it. Concrete canvas has many uses, from furniture to landscape work, and even housing, if you can imagine it. It can also be used for walkways, and in the near future could be used to replace asphalt on the roads. The possibilities are endless. A Canadian designer came up with this shelter for poor people in third world countries who don't have a shelter over their head. It is constructed with concrete canvas that was sewn together and inflated. That's right, it was inflated. Here, the inflation process is shown. The inside of the shelter exists a sort of plastic tarp, which is attached to a leaf blower. Think of it like paper mache over balloon. Doors come pre-installed, but you can attach multiple shelters together like a centipede. After inflation, the shelter is sprayed with water and left to dry. In this close-up, you can see where the concrete canvas has been sewn together. The ridge or lip gives the dome of the shelter added strength, similar to a T-shaped steel beam. The plastic tarp in the inside is used to cover the otherwise ugly gray canvas on the inside. Power for the lights and electrical outlets are added. Added windows can be cut into the shelter, making it a livable interior space. Not only is concrete canvas a good thermal insulator to the cold, it is also very fire retardant. So if you find that a burning zombie apocalypse or ice age is upon you, you will be safe and comfortable inside your concrete canvas shelter. If you were like me, watching Lord of the Rings, you probably thought the hobbit hole was pretty cool. The strength of the domed shelter allows dirt to be piled on top of it, so you can have your very own hobbit hole. This concludes my Pecha-Kucha presentation on concrete canvas. Thank you. Concrete canvas, concrete canvas, concrete canvas, concrete canvas, concrete canvas, concrete canvas, concrete canvas. I said it so many times I can't even say it anymore. This stuff's amazing. You need to get yourself some of this concrete canvas. Like, it's amazing. You cannot live without concrete canvas.